Hello friends! Today, we're going to hear a wonderful story about a prince, a princess, and a tiny pea. This is the story of the princess and the pea. Let's find out what happens. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a prince who wanted to marry a real princess. He traveled far and wide, but he couldn't find one. The prince felt lonely and dreamed of finding a true princess to share his castle and kingdom. Many claimed to be princesses, but somehow, none felt like the right one. He traveled across the kingdom, meeting every fair maiden who called herself a princess. But no matter where he searched, he returned home with a heavy heart, still longing for his true princess.
It is impossible to tell whether these are true princesses. Where can I find a true princess? I want someone kind, gentle, and honest.
He said to his father, the king.
Be patient, my son. When the time is right, you'll recognize a true princess. Trust your heart.
The king replied with a gentle smile. That night, a big storm came. Thunder crashed, lightning flashed, and rain poured down on the castle roof like 1,000 horses running. Suddenly, there was a loud knock at the castle door. The king put on his robe and opened the door. There stood a young lady, cold and soaked from the rain, shivering as water dripped from her clothes.
I am a true princess from a nearby kingdom, and I have lost my way in this terrible storm. Can I please have some dry clothes and a bed for the night?
She said. The king led her inside.
She says she's a true princess.
He told the queen. The queen didn't say a word, but she thought to herself.
We'll see if she's a real princess.
She handed the princess a nightgown and said,
Put this on while I get your room ready.
The queen then began to prepare the bed in a very unusual way. First, she took off all the blankets, sheets, and the mattress. Then, she placed a single garden pea on the bed frame. After that, she piled up 20 mattresses on top of the pea, carefully putting a soft quilt between each layer. Finally, she fixed the blankets on the top mattress and said to the princess,
Your room is ready.
The princess was shown to her room. She looked up at the tall bed with wide eyes but didn't say a word. The bed was so high that she needed a ladder to climb into it. So, the princess climbed up the ladder, snuggled under the blankets, and blew out her candle. The next morning at breakfast, the queen mother asked the princess,
My dear princess, how did you sleep?
Oh, not well at all. I'm so thankful for your kindness, but something hard was under my mattress. I barely slept a wink. It was terrible. I hardly closed my eyes all night. I don't know what was in the bed, but it felt like I was lying on something very hard, and now I'm sore all over. It was dreadful.
Replied the princess. The queen and prince were thrilled. Only a true princess could feel a tiny pea under so many layers. She had filled the pea right through the 20 mattresses and 20 soft quilts. Only a real princess could be so sensitive. The prince was so happy. He had found a true princess at last. They invited her to stay a little longer, and over the next few days, the prince and the princess spent lots of time together, talking and laughing. The more the prince got to know her, the more he knew she was the one he had been looking for. One day, the prince looked at the princess and said,
Dear princess, will you do me the great honor of becoming my wife?
Yes, I would be honored.
The princess replied. The king and queen arranged a grand celebration for their engagement. The whole kingdom was happy because the prince had finally found his true princess. They had a wonderful wedding with music, dancing, and a feast that went on for days. So children, the prince and princess were married, and they lived happily ever after, ruling their kingdom with wisdom and kindness, and the pea was placed in a museum for everyone to see. The story of the princess and the pea teaches us not to judge others by how they look. It also shows that true nobility comes from within, and that even the smallest things can reveal the biggest truths. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun and exciting stories. See you next time.